tasted silence on my tongue. In the space between the old and young, every hollow bone was filled with night. Long before the dead could find the light, the marrow holds a warmth I cannot name, burning at the center of the flame. Keep tasting, don't spit out the night. Fog is settling on the empty field, where the broken ones refuse to yield. Every drop of dew was once a tear, of a face too distant to be near. I cannot lift the fog, but I can breathe. The cold of those the morning cannot grieve. Mud is pulling at the passing foot of the ones who never found their root. Oh, the marrow is pulling me under. I can hear the midnight thunder speak to me out of the night. We don't need the morning light. Speak to me out of the dark. Marrow, fog, bone, fill. Marrow, fog, bone, fill. Marrow, marrow, fog, bone, fill. Marrow, marrow, fog, bone, fill. Marrow, fog, bone, fill. Marrow, fog. Marrow, fog. Marrow, fog. Marrow, fog. Marrow, fog. Marrow, fog. Spirit guide, spirit show. Marrow, fog. Marrow, fog. Marrow, fog. Marrow, fog. Twilight has a hunger of its own, feeding on the seas, the living soul. I reach into the mist to find a heat, and feel the marrow warming at my feet. But the fog stays resting on the ground, a quiet proof of every buried sound. Feeling side by side the hollow bone, while the warming world keeps dying all out. There is a photograph turned face down on the shelf. Nobody turned it up, nobody did it themselves. It arrived that way inside a box one spring, sent by someone who knew what it would bring. We all walk past it every single day, pretending that a photograph could stay. Keep turning, some faces take their time. My sister picked it up one rainy night, held it to her chest without a light. Did not look at it, just held the weight of something that had come to us too late. She put it back the same way it was found, still face down, still pressed against the ground. I heard her in the kitchen after 2, running water like she always used to do. The photograph is pulling me under, I can hear the image thunder. Nobody turned it up, but everyone knew the face inside belonged to something true. Show me what you came to say. Face down, shelf, wait. Face down, shelf, wait. Face down, shelf, wait. Down, shelf, wait. Wait. Face down. shelf, shelf, wait, wait. Face down, shelf, wait, wait. Turn, oh, turn, no, face down. I turned it over on a Sunday alone, in the quiet of a house that had outgrown every grief except the one inside that frame. A face that wore my grandmother's last name, but younger than I ever knew her to be. Standing in a field I could not see, smiling at whoever held the camera then, in a world that would not come around again. They say a photograph holds nothing but light, but that image held a whole life inside. I do not need to know the field she stood in, I only need to keep her facing up, facing up. Trust the frame, there is a photograph. Turn face down on the shelf. Nobody turned it up, nobody did it themselves. Holding all the summers of a face we missed. Every single morning that we could have kissed. I am holding it up to the window now, trying to see what the field was anyhow. Leave your mark. We are pressing silence into stone, carving out a path we've always known, following the drum beneath the skin, where the journey ends and begins. Every step is heavier than the last, carrying the weight of every past. Keep pressing, don't lose a stone. Hands are reaching through the cracking ground, pulling every lost and unnamed sound. Every grain of dust was once a name, a face that walked before we came. I cannot hold the darkness as it spreads, but I feel it moving through the dead. Smoke is rising from the broken clay, taking all the emptiness away. The ground is pulling me under, I can hear the ancestral thunder. Speak to me out of the night, we don't need the morning light. Speak to me out of the dark. Press, walk, stone, hold. Press, walk, stone, hold. Press, walk, stone, stone, hold. Press, walk, stone, stone, hold. Press, walk, stone, hold. Press, walk, stone, hold. Spirit guide, spirit show. Silence has a weight upon the chest, heavier than sorrow, heavier than rest. I reach out to find you in the space, feeling only air and empty grace. But the footprint stays upon the earth, a quiet testament of our rebirth. Walking side by side into the deep, We only need the rhythm, trust the storm. We are pressing silence into stone, carving out a path we've always known, following the drum beneath the skin, beating like a heart where we begin. Hold me once before the morning wakes, underneath the weight the silence makes. Leave your mark, we are still pressing. Move with the ancestors, the dark. We are carrying dust from before the name, walking through the dark before the flame, following the pulse beneath the clay, where the unborn sleep and wait to say. Every grain was pressed by hands of old, carrying a story never told. Keep carrying, don't drop the dust. Seas are pressing up through heavy ground, reaching for a voice without a sound. Every root was born before the tree. Between the you and me, I cannot see the sprout, but I can feel the push of something only dark makes real. Smoke is rising from the ancient floor, knocking softly on the heavy door. The dust is pulling me under, I can't hear the unborn thunder. Speak to me out of the night, we don't need the morning light. Speak to me out of the dark. Dust, carry, seed, grow. Dust, carry, seed, grow. Dust, carry, seed, grow. Dust, carry, seed, grow. Silence is the language of the seed, growing in the dark from every need. I reach out to find you in the ground, feeling only soil and hollow sound. But the dust stays resting on the earth, a quiet testament of every birth, carrying side by side into the deep, while the rest of the waking world is asleep. But the dust remembers the way. But the dust remembers the way. We do not need the surface, we only need the rhythm. The rhythm. Trust the dust. You're carrying dust from before the name, walking through the dark before the flame. I have stood where rivers lose their names, where the water forgets the land it claims. Every stone was turned by hands of night, long before the living found the light. The wind is carrying a heavy load of the ones who never found the road. Keep standing, don't turn from the wind. Bark is peeling from the oldest tree, showing us the rings we cannot see. Every year was pressed into the wood by a grief the living never could. I cannot read the years, but I can touch the skin of something that has lost so much. Rain is falling on the unmarked grave, washing clean the ones the darkness gave. Oh, the wind is pulling me under, I can hear the nameless thunder. Speak to me out of the night, we don't need the morning light. Speak to me out of the dark. Wind, turn, bark, peel, wind, turn, bark, peel, wind, wind, turn, bark, bark, peel, peel, wind, wind, turn, bark, bark, peel, peel, wind, turn, bark, peel, peel, wind. Wind, turn, bark, bark, peel, wind, turn. Spirit guide, spirit show. Wind, turn, wind, turn, wind, turn. Spirit guide, spirit show. Wind, turn. Morning has no mercy for the lost. Every sunrise comes without a cause. I reach into the cold to find a warmth and feel the wind still blowing from the north. But the tree stays rooted in its place, a quiet proof of every vanished face. Standing side by side against the storm, while the sheltered world forgets what kept it warm.
They say the wind forgets the names it carries,
But the air,
remembers the weight.
we do not need the calm, we only need the rhythm. The rhythm, trust the wind. I have stood where rivers lose their names, where the water forgets the land it claims. Following the storm through ancient night, beating like a drum against the light. Oh, we once before the morning waits, underneath the coldest silence mates. Leave your mark, we are still standing. Move with the ancestors, the dark remembers. I win. I have stood at doorways with no lock, listening for a hand that will not knock. Every threshold holds a different weight of the ones who arrived a little late. The frame was worn by fingers not my own, by the ones who crossed before I was grown. Keep listening, don't leave the threshold. Grass is bending under unseen feet, where the living and the buried meet. Every blade was pressed before the dew, by a body passing straight on through. I cannot see the crossing, but I feel the cold of something no amount of light will heal. Thunder rolling underneath the clay, calling back the ones who lost their way. The threshold is pulling me under. I can hear the doorway thunder. Speak to me out of the night. We don't need the morning light. Speak to me out of the dark. Door, cross, frame, hold. 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 Door, cross, spirit guide, spirit show. Cobwebs hang where no one stopped to clear. Every thread a name we used to hear. I reach across the frame to touch a hand and feel the weight of all I understand. But the threshold stays between the worlds, a quiet place where every ending unfurls. Standing side by side before the door, while the restless world keeps looking for the floor. They say the threshold leads to empty rooms, but the frame remembers the crossing. We do not need the other side, we only need the rhythm, the rhythm. Trust the threshold. I have stood at doorways with no lock, listening for a hand that will not knock, following the frame through ancient night, beating like a drum against the light. Hold me once before the morning wakes, underneath the cold the crossing makes. Leave your mark, we are still standing. Move with the ancestors. The dark remembers our threshold. Walk through fields with no headstone, where the unburied wander all alone. Every unmarked patch of flattened grass holds a name, the living let it pass. The earth refused to swallow what it knew, leaving all the unfinished to pass through. Keep walking, don't name the unburied. Frost is forming on the open wound, where the season came a little too soon. Every crystal grown before the cold, from a grief too heavy and too old. I cannot thaw the frost, but I can feel the sting of something daylight cannot heal. Crows are circling over empty ground, where the unburied make their only sound. The silence is pulling me under. I can hear the unburied thunder. Speak to me out of the night. We don't need the morning light. Speak to me out of the dark. Silence, frost, ground, wait. Silence, frost, ground, wait. Silence, silence, frost, frost, ground, wait, wait. Silence, silence, frost, ground, wait. Silence, frost, frost, ground, wait. Silence, frost, ground, wait. Silence, frost, spirit guide, spirit show. Silence, frost. Waiting has a coldness like the air, every breath a proof that someone's there. I reach into the field to find a shape and feel the weight of every failed escape. But the silence stays above the lost, a quiet proof of every hidden cost. Waiting side by side beneath the crow, while the buried world keeps letting go. They say the unburied find no peace at night, but the field remembers the waiting. We do not need the burial, we only need the rhythm. The rhythm, the rhythm, the rhythm. Trust the silence. I have walked through fields with no headstone, where the unburied wander all alone, following the frost through ancient night, beating like a heart that lost its fight. Hold me once before the morning wakes, underneath the cold the silence makes. Leave your mark. We are still waiting. Move with the ancestors. The dark remembers our silence. My grandfather never spoke a word, just kept a tin box underneath the floor. Every morning before the house awoke, he would open it and smell the smoke. I was 7 when I asked him why. He just closed the lid and looked at the sky. Keep asking, the box remembers. There are fields and places no map shows, where the grain still grows but nobody knows. Men who planted seeds and those fields at night, feeling something pull me from the light. Hands are pressing flat against the glass of a window, nobody thought to ask. The ash is pulling me under. I can hear my grandfather's thunder. He never said a word in the night, but his silence was heavier than light. Speak to me out of the tin. Tin smoke and field grow. Tin smoke and field grow. Tin smoke, smoke, field grow, grow, grow. Tin smoke, field grow. Tin smoke, field grow. Open, close. Open, remember. Tin smoke. My son found a box beneath my bed, brought it to me without a word unsaid. I held a man who walked before the sun, same road every morning, never done. Worn a groove into the gravel path. Nobody knew his name, nobody asked. He carried something wrapped in cloth and cord, something heavier than any man could afford. Keep walking, the road remembers him. When he stopped one winter, nobody knew. For 3 days the groove filled up with dew. A neighbor's dog sat down beside the path and would not move, would not eat, would not pass. I have walked that road on mornings since, feeling something press against my shins. Something low and warm and moving slow, like a man who has nowhere left to go. The groove is pulling me under. I can feel his footstep thunder. He never asked for anyone to mourn, but the gravel kept the shape of everyone. Step beside me in the dark. Walk one gravel press, walk one gravel press, walk one gravel press, press, walk one gravel press, press, walk one gravel press, press. Early, cold, early, known. I found a cloth beside the broken fence, soaked through with something old and something dense. I did not open it, I left it there, tucked it back beneath the morning air. But every time I pass, I slow my pace and feel the weight of his unhurried grace. Walking side by side, a man I never met, sharing a road neither of us can forget. They say a stranger leaves kept his groove for years. I
do not need his name.
I only need to walk his road. The road.
Trust the groove. Trust the groove.
There was a man who walked before the sun. Same road every morning, never done. Wearing down the gravel with his weight, arriving somewhere always slightly late. Oh, I am walking now in the same dark, trying to find where his footsteps left their mark. Leave your mark, we are still walking. The groove is still there, the road is still cold. The gravel remembers his feet. My mother kept her grief inside a drawer, folded neat between the things she wore. Letters she had written but not sent, to a man who left before I knew what left meant. Every Sunday she would iron them flat, press the creases out and put them back. Keep folding, the drawer holds what she could not. There are words that live between the teeth, things a person swallows underneath. She would hum a song without a name, every time the weather felt the same. I have caught myself humming it alone, in the car at night, on the way home, not knowing where I learned it or its cost, only that it sounds like something lost. Her silence is pulling me under, her folded letters full of thunder. She never said the things. No, 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 no. My grandmother kept a fire in the yard, even in the summers when the ground was hard. Never told us what she fed it with, we just knew the smoke was not a myth. She would sit beside it until 3, talking to a darkness we could not see. Keep burning, she never let it die. When the neighbors asked, she smiled and turned back to feeding something that always burned. We found letters in a language none of us read, folded into squares beside her bed. Names we did not recognize as ours, written in her hand from different hours. She had been answering them all her life, every night beside the fire in the dark. The fire is pulling me under, quiet thunder. She never raised her voice in the night, but the yard was always warm with her light. Speak to me through the smoke. After she was gone, the yard grew cold in a way that no amount would control. I tried to start the fire in a place, sat beside it staring at the space, but the smoke went sideways, would not rise, would not carry anything up to the skies. I understood then what she always knew: some fires only burn for those they're burning too. They say the dead stop needing what we give, but her fire knew different every night. I do not need the letters, I only need to keep the fire going. The fire, trust the yard. My grandmother kept a fire in the yard, even in the summers when the ground was hard, feeding it with names we could not say, keeping something warm that wanted to stay. Oh, I am sitting by the cold yard now, trying to remember what she knew and how. Leave your mark, we are still burning. The yard is still waiting, the smoke still rises sideways. The fire remembers who she fed it for. Father stopped at rivers every time, stood there at the edge without a reason or a rhyme. We would wait behind him in the car, watching him stand still beneath the evening star. He never took his shoes off, never stepped inside, just stood there looking at the other side. Keep waiting, the river knows why. Once I asked him what he saw across, he turned to me and measured up the cost. Said some water cannot be undone, said some rivers only flow for one. but the water took me anyway.
I did not need his reason.
I only needed to step in, trust the code. My father stopped at rivers every time. Stood there at the edge without a reason or rhyme, watching something on the other side. Something that he carried till he died. I am standing in the middle now, the current pulling harder than I know how. Leave your mark, we are still crossing.
The river is still cold.
The other side is closer than he thought. The water remembers his shoes. There is a chair beside the kitchen door. Nobody sits in it, nobody moves it anymore. It has a dent worn into the left side, where an elbow rested for a lifetime's ride. We paint around it, vacuum past it clean, pretend we do not notice what it means. Keep passing. The chair is not empty. Company comes and fills the other seats. Somebody always asks about the one that keeps its place against the wall beside the light. We say it belonged to someone and change the subject right. But a night when everyone has gone to bed, the kitchen settles differently instead. A creak along the floorboard near the door, like someone shifting weight they carried before. Oh, the chair is pulling me under. I can hear the kitchen thunder. Nobody said we had to let it go, but nobody sat in it, and now we know. Stay beside me in the dark. Chair, chair, creak, dent, stay. Chair, creak, dent, stay. Chair, 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 chair, creak, dent, stay. Empty, full, empty, no. Chair, creak. My daughter sat in it one afternoon, did not know what she had done till the room went quiet in a way that had no name. Every face around the table felt the same. She looked at us and asked if she did wrong. We told her no and tried to move along, but something shifted back into its place, as if the chair had been waiting for her face.
They say the dead release the things they love,
But that chair never got the message. I do not need to move it, I only need to know it. It's still there,
still there.
trust the dent. There is a chair beside the kitchen door. Nobody sits in it, nobody moves it anymore. Holding the shape of someone long since gone, keeping their place at the table, carrying on. My daughter sits there now on Tuesday night. scent is still his. The kitchen remembers who sat there last. There is a coat still hanging on the nail by the door we use in wind and hail. Nobody moved it, nobody took it down, just left it hanging at the edge of town. The pockets hold a lighter and a key to a lock that none of us can see. Keep hanging. The nail holds more than wool. When it came and somebody suggested once that we donate it, clear it out from us, the room went cold before the sentence ended. Every eye looked somewhere else offended. We understood without a single word that some suggestions should have not been heard. The coat smells less of him now every year, but we check it every morning just to feel him near. The coat is pulling me under. I can hear the hallway thunder. He hung it there one evening in the fall, never came back to collect it from the hall. Wait for me beside the nail. Coat, nail, key, wait. Coat, nail, key, wait. Coat, coat, nail, nail, key, key, wait, wait. Coat, coat, nail, nail, key, key, wait, wait. Coat, nail, key, wait, wait. Pocket hole, pocket key. Coat, nail. Coat, nail. Pocket. Coat, nail. Pocket. Pocket hole, pocket key. Coat, nail. My brother tried the key in every door. Spent a whole summer searching every floor. Never found the lock it was intended for. Came home and hung the key back like before. Some things are not meant to be explained. Some objects carry what cannot be named. We leave the code because removing it would mean admitting he is gone from in between. They say the dead no longer need their things, but that coat still carries something. I do not need to know what lock it open. I only need the weight of it on the nail. The weight, trust the pocket. A coat still hanging on the nail by the door we use in wind and hail. Holding all the mornings he walked through, keeping every goodbye that he never knew. Oh, my brother checks the pockets every spring, still hoping for an answer to the thing. Leave your mark. We are still checking. The nail is still bent. The key is still warm. The coat remembers the last shoulder it held. Go, make it wait. Go, make it wait. Every plant was given its own name, not the Latin kind, but names that came from people she had loved and lost and kept. The rosemary was someone that she wept. Keep growing, she named you for a reason. After the diagnosis in the fall, she stopped going to the garden by the wall. We watched it from the window as it dried. None of us went out the day it died. Somebody finally asked her why she quit. She said the garden knew before I did. Said the rosemary had browned in July, 3 weeks before the doctor told me why. The garden is pulling me under. I can hear the dry soil thunder. She never cried in front of us at night, but the rosemary knew before the light. Grow for me beside the wall. Garden walk, dry, no garden walk, dry, no garden, garden wall, wall, dry, dry, no, no garden, garden wall, wall, dry, dry, no, no garden, garden wall, dry, dry, no. Garden wall, garden wall, dry, no. Garden wall, dry, no. Root, sense, root, feel, garden wall. I planted rosemary the spring she passed, watered it the way she showed me last, gave it a name I had been saving long, something between a whisper and a song. It browned in August for no reason I could find, left me standing at the wall out of my mind. I understood then what she always tried to say, that some things know before we find our way. They say the dead stop tending what they grew, but the rosemary kept browning every year. I do not